So today's video, we're going to look at and examine a brand new WordPress site. Today, the way it is, there are three choices of ways you can build your website. And we're going to be talking about the Gutenberg, the block editor, and the editor plugin, and then we're going to talk about using a outside theme builder like Elementor, Thrive Themes, something like that to build a site. So this is a brand new site I just set up. This is a WordPress free theme. We're going to look at what happens when you go in to build a brand new page on WordPress. Open up a post, and this is exactly what I got for building the site. So as I said in today's video, we're going to look at three different ways to build your website with WordPress. Number one is going to be without the classic editor, using the Gutenberg. Number two is going to be using the classic editor, which would make the post look like it used to before 2018 when they changed over to a block system. The third will be using a theme builder. This is the start. We're going to use a theme builder, and if you open the post up without a classic editor plugin, normal Gutenberg is going to look like this. Now, since I have Thrive, I'm going to click on this. What I'm going to do then is get this post was built recently with the Thrive theme. You can see everything is set up. As you get down through here, each area is a block. This is a text block. This is a image block. Check your blocks out over here. This drops and set up your blocks to work and build your site. Your elements are changed in advanced settings over here. So that's the Thrive builder. We'll move on next to the block system Gutenberg. Okay, so here's a post that was built recently with the classic WordPress classic editor plugin. And so it gives me a choice now, because the plugin is deactivated. It gives me a choice to convert to blocks. As you can see, this is all one clump of text down through here. So that's how this was set up, and that's what you're going to get here. Let's go convert this to blocks. And then what this is now is it's a block situation. And each situation it's a block. Here's the toolbar for the block. See, it's this setup right here. Now, we're going to go in more detail using the block editor. Let's look at doing a new post using the block editor for Gutenberg. So we're going to look at the Gutenberg that is now the default when you go and open a new WordPress site. This is a brand new WordPress site I just opened up. The original, there were a couple plugins here. I added a backup plugin and a classic editor plugin. Now it's not activated, so what I do is show you what the post looks like when you open it. I have only the default hello world. Open a thing called Better Leg Skin page post. I opened it up and here it is. So what you would be doing is setting up and building a site according to the blocks you add. So there's two places to add blocks. One is you can click on this here and it'll open up a bunch of blocks here. If you are searching for something like, let's say, WordPress content, you click on that. There you go, WordPress URL. I don't need three of them, but that's what you would do, is put in what you're linking to, or WordPress content is actually what I wanted. This is here. You can delete the block. Click on here and delete the block, and click on here. Toolbar comes up at the top always, and we'll delete the block on this now, but let's go back here. Okay, so I put in WordPress content, and on the Thrive, you get this is offering table of contents. I just want a custom HTML area. So I guess we'll click this in here. Oh, it's installing. It'll be here. Now I've got some code here. We're going to put in what you're going to get. This is what it's for. It's for an ad for WordPress. That's what it looks like. HTML with preview. This is what we just added. So if I had something I wanted to add like this, I would be looking for that kind of block over here. And you got all kinds of blocks. Classic. Let's click on this. Okay, convert. There's a classic. Now that's going to give you like a classic with the classic editor. But you can add it with a block You can add content if you want. Say we'll put this just in, just some miscellaneous content here. Okay, classic again, paste that in. That's what that's going to look like. So if you want to save it as a draft, you can come up here and it's been saved. You can preview down here, give you an idea what you've done so far, what it looks like. So let's go back to up here. Now you can add, okay, so you can add your blocks through here and or down here. You can click on this to add a block to. You can put in a search for or browse all if you want. It'll pop up over here. Then your advanced settings are over here. We want text, we can do color, we can do background, do typography, the size of the script you want to put in there. Now another thing too in this right here, you can put, if you put like / and it'll pop up a list of types of code. Say you want to do a quote. So it gives you a block for a quote. So you put, again, all you gotta do is add a command. You want a block, just do / image / and there presents an image, and you can upload an image. You go to your computer. Let's say you want this one here, and you can add that to there. Now you get, again, the image ratio is over here. I want to do square, full size. I can go medium, thumbnail. You can change the size, colors, perspective over here. Go to advanced, block name, attributes. You want to add your information for meta tags over here. You can save it. And that's kind of how the block works. If you want to preview it again, I'll give you a preview for what we've come up with so far. So you see there's the small that we set up. So that's kind of what the Gutenberg works like as the default. Okay, so a new site, and we have Classic Editor, which we're going to add to it. This is the third variety using the Classic Editor, the old-fashioned way, the way WordPress was originally set up as. We're going to activate this plugin, and then we're going to go to the page here. We're going to reload the post page. And then what we have to do once that's done is we're going to add a new post. Just open a new post in a tab, and then here you have, this is what it looks like. This is the old-fashioned editor. Now you get screen options here. If you just want to click off of any of these here to show up on the right here, you can put in, let's say you have an article written. Right here, we're just going to take some of this. It's already been formatted and written. Just going to copy this, go back to this. We're going to add this just to show you how this works. We want it in the visual tab, not the text tab. I'm going to put this in here as a paste, and then we'll update it as a draft. This will be our title for our page. We'll add that as a title here. Edit this, get this out of here. And then you make this whatever your keyword is you're going for. This is a little bit long. Probably something to do with college and whatever it is, you have that figured out. You'd make that what you want for your keyword. Just save it again, and then you can add other things, like if you want to add an image. Let's say if you want to add a media, add some media here. It's like this here, and then we'll fill these out. Fill the alt text out. This is on a video I covered earlier, how to magnify in SEO your images best to get Google rankings. You fill all that out. Come down here, you want alignment, you probably want to center it, and you don't want to link, so we're going to forget that. Medium. You get choice here, thumbnail, medium, full size. Let's go full size. We'll insert it in the post, and here comes the image. Then if I wanted to add some code, there's going to be some code for advertising from a program I have. We're going to put that in here. Let's go down here. We'll put this as right here. But I want to go, because that's HTML code, I want to go to text. That's going to be here. We're going to give it a space. Just shift down. Okay, enter. Now we're going to paste this in. The code's been added. Go to visual. You can see what it is. It's been added here. Save draft. That's just some things you can do. You can make your text bigger. Probably want like a 14 for size, and you would want to do that. I usually add a advanced WordPress editor plugin, which will add more toolbar. If I'm using the classic editor plugin, I add that to it. That's formerly TinyMCE. You can look that up, and I would add that to my toolbar so I could change the size of the text as well. So that's just kind of how, that's the difference in setting up a post using the classic WordPress editor. We just talked about how to use the Gutenberg, and earlier on we talked about and showed you how to set up a Thrive themes editor. So that's the video for today. Just wanted to show you 3 different ways you can use to set up and build your WordPress site. If you got some value from this video today, please give it a thumbs up, like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We would appreciate that. Thank you for that. Thanks for watching today. Take care. God bless.